Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now enjoy a large iced coffee for just $2. Add a breakfast sandwich to make a meal. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
All right, look at that.
Oh,
look at that. Look at you.
Dude.
Look at you.
I said, oh my. So I got to get with you later on. I started putting it there. It was so much was going on yesterday. I didn't tell you my niece, brother died.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I talked to her yesterday. They autopsied the body. He was a psychiatric at Johns Hopkins. It might be wrongful death. And then I said to her, who's in charge of the funeral? She said, me. So I got to get after the meeting that I told her we need to
do.
Yeah, it's so yeah. So
you know, death bring fools out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I told her, I said if there's money, you the gatekeeper, and everybody wants to deal with the gatekeeper. Okay.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, I just wanted to share with you that happened yesterday along with the book. Finished to send it to her, and then that came. I was like, and then of course I had to deal with the situation with my niece.
Wow.
Hello, Jerome.
Yes, sir.
Don't do half price. Do buy one, get one free. It'll increase your cash flow.
Buy one, get one free. Okay.
Good point.
That way, instead of taking half the money, you get the full amount, and then they do it for somebody else. They'll figure out somebody else to do it for. So you'll keep your cash flow higher.
Yeah, listen to me. I was writing this down yesterday, and then I had to call my niece, and it was crazy. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I mean? When you do
free.
buy one, get one free, instead of giving you 50 cents on the dollar, they give you the dollar, and you just do another poem. It's the same thing, except for you get twice the money.
Phil, that just again. You're right, buddy. Buy one, get one free. You just saw it, Phil. Thank you, buddy.
Phil's usually right. He's got a bad habit of being right. Yeah.
And Dr. Trask, what you asked me about yesterday, please get that stuff to me.
Is that mine?
For the thing you asked me to do. So I can get on top of that, because so much is going on, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I was going to play Gary V for y'all for a little bit before the meeting started. I had a little 12-minute clip, and I was going to start at 12:48 and do the clip, but the power went out at 12:45. So hold on, I got to switch over to this because I can't hold the phone no more because our trainer wore my arms out this morning. Yes, I have the spaghetti arms. That is accurate, Grace.
I thought we were doing something different on Friday. I said,
look, I same thing.
Oh, now he's sitting in the dark. He got
the
I thought he was trying to show his chocolate sexy. I didn't know what was going on.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just completely confused while he was in the dark.
I mean, you just glowing and all that chocolate dishes all on there. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's too early for all that.
You speak so well.
I see it.
You speak so well. You speak so well. I mean, you know, she said that was a prophetic word she just gave. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, my eyes was not deceiving me. You know?
No, I got my other cell phone. If I don't cut the light on, I look like this.
Gonna do a little Luther up in here this morning.
Let there be light.
You know, it's just a chair. Unless someone sitting there. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. No. Well,
Is
the
that
good
Big
thing.
Luther or Little Luther?
Oh, what? I think that was Big Luther. That was Big Luther. That was Big Luther. Yeah. That was Big Luther.
Big Luther. That was
Yeah. With the wet curl.
That's it.
Yeah, with the wet curl. Well, first and foremost, I think Monday I'll have everybody sit down and relax and watch Coming to America 2, because they won't be in the office today. They'll be with Vastine once the power cuts back on. But if you can watch it, go ahead and watch that. It's a big deal for so many different people. I was going to tell you all about brand today, and I was going to switch. I really don't have to do a meeting for the company because I did it yesterday. And since most of the people will be out of the office, today, my instructions from yesterday have carried on to today. So what I was going to do, and I'm still going to do it, is talk to you all about brand and what you need to do. Can you have my glasses? Let me see this real quick. Get my glasses. There you go. Let me see if I can see a little better. No, it's just dark. I can't see. All right. Now, let's see. Let's talk a few things. So I'm gonna need a bunch of feedback from you. Well, not a bunch of feedback, but we'll go. Let's start with certifications. Let's start with certifications. Pretty much all of you are certified or in the process of certification or whatever you want to call it, and you will be getting that. Let's start with the Bureau of Dominant Speakers. Let's go there first. That's a bit easier. What do you all want to be certified? How do you want to be certified? What do you want to be certified? What do you want to take out to the world? I am listening.
When you ask that question, you say, what do you want to take out to the world? What do you want to take out to the world, or where is the world? Like, what symbolizes the world? Because I know that
your workplace, your marketplace, your wherever, your church, wherever you're trying to get speaking engagements. That's what I'm calling the world. Mm-hmm. Good question. That's a good question.
That's what you mean by the world.
Yes. Right. Yes. What advantages do you want your certification from the Bureau of Dominant Speakers to afford you?
The ability to get through the door. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, so we got ability to get through the door. Thank you. I got that one. Keep going. Yeah. I'm listening. Y'all.
Facilitator.
Okay, facilitator. All right. Good.
Expert that speaks.
Okay. Phil and Susan, y'all can chime in too. I mean, y'all.
Yeah. Well, I think they should, like, even if you're not a coach or a trainer, if you're a coach and not a speaker, it still can kind of be a certified speaker, trainer, coach. That kind of covers it all. Or
speaker, trainer, coach.
Certified or an expert. I'm not sure, Phil, how you want to put that in, but certified speaker, trainer, coach, and that kind of covers it all and shows if you're certified, you've got the certificate and the certification, and you've gone through a process. They see that because that's kind of what the norm is, and we can tweak it somewhat with everyone. Good, and Phil, whatever you want to say here.
Well, I'm going to take a complete contrarian approach.
I figured.
When I got my certification from the National Speakers Association, which is a big deal, it's the only earned designation that the National Speakers Associations get. And at one point, there were like 500 in the world or some crazy number. And I didn't use it. And somebody said, why aren't you using your CSP after your name? I said, I've been abused by people that have letters after their name. I don't want to be one. And he said, well, Phil, we're only going to make this designation have any perceived value in the marketplace if those of us who've earned it use it. If we don't use it, then it'll never mean anything. So I don't, whether somebody's John Maxwell certification, Les Brown certification, Bureau of Dominant Speakers certification, I don't think that makes a decision for a meeting planner to hire you or not. I think that's kind of the last things. But the one thing we have to do if we decide to go down this path is we have to have a place where a meeting planner goes, certified by the Bureau of Dynamic Speakers. Okay, well, let me check that out. We need to have something that when somebody goes, checks that out, it explains to them what that means. So it'll mean something to them, which means something to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So put a pin in that. I'm gonna come back to it. Let me come back to it. Let me continue to get some feedback. Because there's just keep a whole pin in that. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna go. Yeah, because you're absolutely right. And I am on the same wavelength as you. It's why I've taken so long to even do these certifications. There's a very good reason why, but we'll come to it here in a second. But just know, for simplicity, prestige is what I am after. There's no doubt about it. I'm not looking to be University of Texas. I'm more looking to be Oxford, something like that. But anywho, let's keep going. Your Bureau of Dominant Speakers certifications. What would you like to go out? Well, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be vague on purpose. What would you want this to do for you? Anybody?
This is Seraphia.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, when I speak, I want to be able to open up doors where I can go in and inspire, to teach, and to build teams. Also, a platform that allows me to go into schools to speak to the youth, and then women empowerment. So I want to be on platforms where I can empower, inspire, and build. So that it's a continuation, and not only have the platform to speak, but to also be a platform that I can use my product. Once I speak my product, after speaking, the product will sell for itself. And so that way it keeps the doors open of continual platforms, continuing to speak. And then, as Miss Susan was saying, I believe as the doors are open and I'm able to speak and transform people, then the coaching will come easy from there, because they'll see the transformation.
No doubt. That's rock solid. And you just reinforced Phil's point, because everything you just said, you're going to need what Phil said, execute, to have done, because it won't mean anything if someone can't go and see that you have those qualifications. They need to see it somewhere. So you just reinforced what Phil said. Good stuff. If you're just joining us,
the certifications that mean something, think about it. Mm-hmm. CPA, certified public accountant.
Yep.
CFA, certified financial advisor. Mm-hmm. Those designations meant something over the long term.
That's right.
So that the marketplace, and if they have that means they went to the certified financial planner, certified coaches. There's all these certifications out there, and it's only as good as the process they go through, and then it's only as good as the student takes that information and uses it.
Absolutely.
And I'm trying to know what they go through. We've been doing this. That's why I said that they need to complete the courses, not just start from when they first signed up, which could be yesterday, and they start coming periodically to the classes.
Yep.
We have no way, by being on the calls, to know if they've taken the classes, because that's going to school. So they have got school for how long are these how many courses? You know that. So they actually have been trained, certified by Antonio T. Smith, by Phil and Susan Sorrentino. He's a CSP, been speaking 40 some years. So, they're getting professionally trained, so that does give them that professionalism, so that when we send them there, that's why we put those documents there, that you have a system to use. Yep. You have, that gets your foot in the door, that you are recognized, that you have gone through that. That's just one other tool in your toolbox. And then you have to then by your training here, utilize all those skills and the business system that we shared with you to put together that's in the courses. And that's how we first started our training on the business of speaking, because you have to have a business system. If someone is going to contact you, you can't then have this certification and say, well, and then you send them over this, crappy stuff.
No doubt.
You've got to bring your level up, and it's not an expensive thing to do. You're already in the Bureau. It's not expensive to do any of those things. It's just, creating documents from the samples that we gave you. So
Indeed.
Going through all the courses so that you really are certified.
Yep.
Not just we're going to give it to you and
I
go
have
off.
a question about that. Go ahead, Jerome. I got a question.
Yeah, Susan, what you're saying is so critical and so important in this regard too. We are who are part of the Bureau of Dominant Speakers, we become certified with the credibility and the influence of Phil and Susan Sarantino with over 40 years experience. And
That's
then
right.
we went out there like knuckleheads, bubbleheads, and go out there and be an embarrassment. And then they're looking at us and looking at you and saying, you were trained under these people and this is what you presented to us? Oh, no. So it's so important that we take the training, that we go back and look at the classes that are in our back office, so that we can ask the questions, get the information that isn't going on right now, that's already there at our disposal, so that when we go out there, we don't look like a knucklehead, and then we don't make you or ATS look like a knucklehead either. Because that's what some people do. They grab it and then looking at it, and that's important, Susan.
The good thing is that ain't gonna happen.
When one person goes out, you're representing the entire Bureau.
Mm-hmm.
And that's important. It's the integrity.
So the good thing is y'all going to be very well. Phil and Susan, based on your feedback, you're going to be very, very pleased with what I'm going to say. Very pleased. But Adrian, let's hear your question. And I believe your question was directed at Susan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, about the Bureau of Dominant Speakers.
Yes.
When I joined, I came in to be the speaker. I came in to get. They said that there was going to be, you would get a national certification and an international certification. This was so I was like, oh, okay. Then I ran into a problem because every person that is on the Bureau of Dominant Speakers then has every speech is in their class. So then after our first presentation, the first thing that we're told is to go back and look at our presentation. You can't really get to your presentation until you go through the years of the presentations that have been there before. So then what was happening for me, I was actually going through all of the presentations, trying to get to my presentation so I could actually listen to it and hear what you guys were talking about in my critique. And then when I found out I can't do it. How am I going to finish it if you keep putting them in there? And then it was like, okay, so when you just said something about the certification part, about the clerical part, that's why I said when I connected, I wanted for the clerical part, because I needed to know how to get in, how to look professional, and what to my need sheet and all of that. Indeed. Is there a way that maybe we can split it so that you have a speaking part of the component, but then you also have the paperwork part of the component? Because I'm not sure, when I spoke to Grace was just like, Miss Adrian, you're on the live calls. So the live calls got to give you credit, No, so I was on the live call and then still trying to do all of the courses and get get all of the feedback and everything. So it was good. But with all of the other courses that are going on in the back of the office, how is it that you would, how do you want us to finish it? I want to finish it. But that's one of the classes, that's a course that it just keeps going. And
right.
every
So
Tuesday we have another one.
Hey, a couple of Oh, lights just came back on. There we go. All right.
Hey, come
There
on,
we
John.
go.
Hey,
There we go. So there you go. I guess.
like that.
Hold
Bring the
on.
power. Come on, John.
So I'm gonna answer your question, but let me pause real quick. Go check on grandma, and then as soon as she give you the okay, y'all can go. All right. Now, let me do some logistical stuff here real quick. Nobody.
I can say something while you're doing that.
Yes.
As far as, from this day forward, when you speak on Tuesday night, the Monday night and Tuesday night should be separated because they're different type of thing. The Tuesday night is we're listening to a speaker and you're learning from listening to that speaker for yourself.
Right.
And then the speaker, when you request it, they will give you the link right away so that you have the link so that you can go back and listen and watch how you did, so that you can take in what you heard and then make improvements for the next time.
Right. So, all right. So let me, let's put a pin in this too. Agent, I'm coming right back to you. Okay. I got Phil. I got you. That's all in my memory bank right now. More feedback. What else would you like? Talking to the y'all. If you don't say nothing, it's cool. What else would you like? Completely up to you.
I just came in, so can you reiterate what you're speaking of?
Yes, right now. So essentially, I've switched today's meeting because I don't need to have an internal meeting because no one's supposed to be in the office right now. The only reason they're in the office is because the lights in Galveston went off. The internet, the modem's restarting. The lights in Galveston went off, and so they're here. Now, what we're talking about right now is certifications. We got much more to talk about. And there's a reason why I haven't certified y'all. And because I'm a pretty smart guy and I do things like that on purpose. Now, right now we're talking about certification. So I'm asking all of you, what would you like your certification to communicate as you walk out into the world? And we've gotten fantastic feedback from Adrian to Phil Susan to a couple other people who talked. Fantastic feedback. Phil's feedback, I had to put a pin in his feedback because it would have shifted me to something I didn't want to do just yet. Adrian's feedback, the same thing, something I didn't want to do just yet. So that's what we talk about right now. Should Michelle Black, right now we're just talking about Bureau of Diamond speakers. After this, we're going to talk about ATS Business University. Right after this, same thing, certifications. There's a reason why I'm bringing up certifications. Okay, there's a reason, but I'll get to that here in a second. So Michelle and all of you listening, what do you want?
Froze up. You're frozen.
Give me a second. All right, go.
He's singing his song right now. Here's a little song I wrote.
Yeah.
You see?
All right, what do you want that certification to communicate in the world? I'm switching over to my laptop anyway, now that the power's back on. Michelle, you got it? Can you hear me? No, I can't hear me. Jesus. Yeah.
No, we can hear you. We can't see you.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm on somebody else's screen. That's all right. As long as does everybody get what we're talking about?
Yes,
we
I'm
can hear
sorry.
you.
Yes.
I'm moving around
right.
with y'all in my ears, so yes, I can hear you, and now I
All
know
right,
what
so
you're speaking of.
Cool. So is there any more feedback concerning certifications? Anybody?
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I love everything that everyone has said. I would be looking for a certification, like it to hold the same weight as like the credibility as having as seen on TV or as seen on Informed or whatever, so that when people see it, like Phil said, it actually means something. And they're like, okay, I know this person is about to be the bomb speaker. and they could command, high dollar because of who they were trained by.
No
Hey,
doubt.
D.
No doubt. No doubt. So we're gonna do that. All right. So let me speed this up. I think you got to mute her. I got to mute somebody. Just give me
I think with what you said, if you think about it, that's going to come over time. It can't be an automatic because, people can go to college and then go get a job. But if they didn't really apply themselves just with the degree, then they're not going to do a good job at their job. So as far as that's going to be over time, it gets the foot in the door and gets the system down. But as far as the credibility, that's over time on how everyone talking about how everyone does and they go out there.
Well, I can tell you for sure, half of you are going to like what I'm talking about. The other half is not going to like what I've already. If you don't know my leadership style, this is what I do. I'm going to tell you what I do. I think about something for a long time and don't say nothing. And then when I finally say something, I've already made a decision, right? And what I'm looking for is stuff that I ain't never came up with ever. And y'all said about 6 things I have not thought about for sure. And the reason there's obviously a reason why I've never certified y'all. It's not right. You're going to get certified. In fact, I open up by saying that you're in the process or are certified. A few of you are, but because you've been here long enough. Let's start with Adrian first. Adrian, you have a strong point about Thinkific and having to go through such and such just to get to your course. That's got nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with the structure of Thinkific. You understand what I'm saying? Right? But no worries, because y'all, and there's no way y'all know this because you don't need to know. Okay. And as of right now, but in fact, let me back all the way up. Y'all go? Okay. That's all right. Is there water in there? Do what you got to do.
Wait, before they go, ask her, do I have my Thinkific? Is that the one that y'all sent early?
You don't even worry about it. Yes, but you got it though. You got it though. But you don't even. You don't even need to. It's all good. Like, it's all good. Let me tell you why it's all good. Before I tell you all that, let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff happening to me specifically that has not been released. So all of you, this is your time to hitch your brand next to mine. You don't have to. You've grown. But should you want to raise your prices, you better do so. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's up to you. It's up to you how much money you want to make. Because in about 6 weeks or less, could be less, there's going to be a bombshell announcement that is groundbreaking. There's no way, if you were at the Wednesday meeting, then somebody revealed that, but I'm going to categorically deny that until otherwise. Bombshell announcement, okay? Bombshell. And by then, you want to be in position to be blessed. So right now, we're talking about certification because it's part of that position. Now, Antonio, why have you not certified us? Because I ain't John Maxwell. Them certifications don't mean Jack Diddley. Okay? Ain't no sense in me lying to y'all. Ain't no way. You pay, if you pay $23,000, then you can stand next to John Maxwell. You know what I'm saying?
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Even John Maxwell certification doesn't mean much in the marketplace.
Yeah.
We've got a saying in the National Speakers Association, man, I've got a great video demo tape. I've got a great one sheet. I've got the best marketing material. I got sales funnels. Man, I got it all. My problem is it's the word of mouth that's killing me.
That's too funny. So essentially, I want y'all to, all of you now, you're more than welcome to, you take this link right here, sharingourwealth.com, and you can go sign up to your new learning management system. It's on the homepage. As promised, I'm still going to keep. Yes, but as promised, you got a whole new system. I'll share it on the screen right now. This makes your life a lot easier, okay? A lot easier. Here you should see what is called the ATS Fighting Lions. Y'all see it? Here's your learning management system. All right. Right now, I got a bunch of computer stuff up there. You'll see sign up over there. You have your courses. Don't worry about all this stuff right now. I just kind of put stuff up. You have your courses. I'll be sitting there, your back office. This is just the home page. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is know that once you come in here, just sign up. A lot of stuff is going to come down. A lot of stuff is going to be there. You'll be all right. Just let it be. But start creating your username and your profiles right now, because we're going to transition over the next year, moving you all over here. Has everybody understood what I said so far? All right. I paid $999 a year for Thinkific plus 10 cents per user. Right now, Thinkific charges me $136 per month because that's how many users we are over. We have a lot of users. Whatever 10 cents, however many 10 cents equals $136, that's how many users we have. That's how many unique accounts we have. That's quite a lot. Would you agree? Yes, but Thinkific, we're too big for Thinkific. Your new learning management platform you're going to have career tracks. Got me? You're going to have career tracks. You're going to have career tracks. If you want to be a gaming developer, you're going to be able to go and take a whole track to that. If you want to be a professional speaker, you're going to have a whole track to that. Does everybody understand what I'm saying so far? If you want to be, I don't know, let's say you want to be a sales funnel guru.
That's amazing.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You have a whole track that. I've also programmed in there what you call gamification. So I'm going to have y'all competing with each other. You're going to get badges. Is anybody familiar with Audible? Your Audible badges and stuff like that. I have badges set up and stuff as well, chat, etc., etc. Basically, every single thing that you need, every single thing that is ATS is going to be on Sharing Our Wealth now. Everything. Your Ricasa software to everything. Okay, this learning management system is about 1,000 times better than what you have. Sign up, because and when you sign up, you don't worry about paying anything yet, because if you're already paying, we're just going to override that and put you in the right place. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay, don't worry about paying. If you're already paying, you're paying in another system, but it still goes to the same bank account. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? So don't pay in this system if you're already paying. You're more than welcome to. I would appreciate your donation, but it's just it's superfluous. You don't have to do so. You'll be paying twice, okay? But this time next year, you won't even be using Thinkific. You know what I'm saying? So we have thousands of classes to move over to this learning management system. Thousands. So me being strategic, as Susan would have coached me to do, I got 2 learning management systems open at the same time. Where do you take your classes? Thinkific. How long? We're going to transition that whole way through. Do I need to keep both accounts? Yes. After a year is over, Antonio, are you going to delete Thinkific? No, because somebody's going to say, I wanted to, and I know you're going to say it. So I'm just going to pay an extra $1,000 just to keep your mouth shut. Do you understand? I just know you're going to do it. So it's just a cost of doing business, right? So in order not to hear you complaining, I'm going to keep Thinkific up for 2 years. Are you going to?
I think that's a learned experience, right?
That is most certainly a learned experience. There's no doubt about it. That is most certainly a learned experience. There's no doubt about that. I have learned the hard way. Save that link. If you don't have that link, worry not. Monica Grace will send it to you. I see your registrations coming in right now. Outstanding. That's number 1. Now, why am I doing this? Well, let's talk about the whole day. We're talking this whole meeting is about your brand. I don't need to have a meeting today because I had a meeting yesterday. Deanna, Grace, and Chris are going with Vastine to shoot a movie. You understand? They won't be back to 3 o'clock, so there's no reason for me to have a meeting because my meeting from yesterday carries on to today. Therefore, I'm talking to y'all now because now it's time for you to be able to be into position to where you can brag about knowing me, Phil, Susan, everybody else, and where you can raise your prices. Does everybody understand? Here's so I see Phil come back. I'll tell you. Oh, there he is. Look, right on time. Here is what I have been thinking about the certifications. It's kind of a blend. Susan, Phil, myself, we're on the same page. The reason I have that certified job is because certifications are trash. We've made them trash. And I don't want anything to come from ATS that's trash. Do you understand? So I was thinking about 2 certifications. One, the truth is, it's not going to mean nothing but you've completed some stuff. Not going to, we still have the 12. Yes, we will still have the 12 p.m. meeting today. Is that 12? Will we start at 12? What meeting? What meeting?
Business meeting. It's a Friday business meeting.
Yes, we will still have it. Yes. They're gone. I'm not. Yeah. They're gone. I'm the only one in the office. I'm watching Don. So Reggie, you don't have to come to the office today unless you just bored. If you do come, bring the clippers. Okay. If you do come, there you go. Now, now here's what I'm thinking about your certifications. 2 certifications. One, because some of you are going to say, I get it. But that certification is not meant to hold weight. I couldn't figure out how I wanted to make this certification prestigious. And so I went to myself, Phil, and I said, well, what's prestigious? What do people say, oh my God, you're a what? You're that? And I can only think of 2 things that immediately, that everyone's programming all said the same thing. Do you know how hard it is to make every culture, every generation have the same programming? It's pretty difficult. Astronauts, rocket scientists. Does anyone think an astronaut did not earn their astronautedness? Pretty much, right? Like, if that's an astronaut, you're looking at a genius, someone that dedicated their whole life. Is this fair? All right. If you're looking at a rocket scientist, you're probably going to watch your words and you don't want to say nothing. That's you're not going to talk about sports with a rocket scientist. You understand what I'm saying? All right. I want your certifications to be like rocket scientists or whatever else. The other one I said, I can't remember right now. Or what did I say? Astronaut. There we go. Astronaut. Rocket scientist or astronaut. Which means it's going to be a long time for y'all to get certified. That second certification. A long time. Okay. I got in my head, it should take y'all 8 years for you can use me, Phil, and Susan name. That's in my head. But I ain't gonna make that decision by myself. I'm gonna ask Phil and Susan. You understand what I'm saying? Is 8 years too much? Maybe they take it back a little bit. But I need y'all to get that you gonna work for this certification. Do you understand? Forget classes. This certification is going to have time associated with it. Time and hours. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because
For just speaking.
We just
Hours.
talking about
speaking and being certified. I'm trying to just make sure.
You are correct. Right now, we just talking about speaker certifications.
All right.
I'm saying instead of making it pay for play, because that's what everybody else is doing. Y'all do know that, right? Is that you pay it, you get it. That diminishes it. Because you got a bunch of people who have money who can't speak. When you pay for play, you make your money work for you so you don't show up. When you pay for a certification, you don't show up an hour early to an event like Susan and Phil teach you. and work on the sound because you got this privilege because you have enough money. So we're going to make y'all do hours and time and a lot of it. So when you walk away here with a certification, it meant something. Now I'm gonna pause right here real quick. And that's why I said put a pin in it, Phil, right? Because I just addressed you, Adrian, with the new LMS. You get what I'm saying? The new LMS. Phil, if you want to jump back in there now, and okay, he's cool. Susan, did you want to say something?
Well, I like the idea that, you're going to give them, the first one so that they can use that to get out there and start speaking. Because trust me, you don't want to be in front of a large, prestigious crowd and not have had experience out there speaking to some of the, smaller groups and hone your skills before you're in front of a huge audience. That'll come time, but you would probably faint on stage, trying to, you go out there and you'll be thinking in your head, what have I gotten myself into? If you have something that maybe you're not quite there yet. So, but what we're doing, what I believe Antonio's doing and what we're doing is positioning yourself. That's why we've been talking about being an expert that speaks. Right. You have the expertise to go out there and speak, but it may be a local event. And then you may go to a regional event.
Yep.
Or may speak to this one group and someone's in the audience and really liked what you said and your professionalism, because you will have that professionalism with that first one. And we'll make sure before you go out there that, you have that checklist that you complete.
Yep.
Those things. And if someone's paying you, that you have the right type of documents that you send them to complete the whole cycle.
Yep.
Following up with a thank you letter and those sorts of things that you do as a professional, as an expert, so that they are impressed with you. They work at another organization, or they've got a friend or a family member that, they may have a smaller budget. They can't go for the, the $10,000-$15,000 speaker, but they need someone that they feel comfortable with, that's a good speaker that can deliver the message that they want delivered. You're going to have your message, but there's going to be key points. That's why I tell you all the time, you may have your signature story, but you want to, be creating stories and document them, write them down and have them in your file, so that when you customize your speech for a particular audience, you can pull those stories out to relate to the topic, because you're going to customize your remarks for the speaker, because they have a goal of what they want their audience to do different based on hearing you. So it's a combination of all those things. And if you go out there and you really show that professionalism and you did a great job, trust me, they're going to remember you and have you back to do more and more and more. And that's how you build your business and have a long history, a long speaking career, coaching career, because of doing that. And that's where we want to get each and every one of you. So I love the two-tier approach. I think that's great.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you and Phil word it in a manner in which it's clear this first one is bare minimum basics, right? Yeah, we'll word it in a way to where it's more of a completion, more of a certification of completion versus this person has our seal of supreme approval.
But they have the tools to know how to carry it from the first conversation all the way through the follow up at the end in a professional manner. And just like, you would with any other business, you set up your business, and this is a business. So you set up the business framework and then go from there.
Absolutely.
Maybe the first product that you're selling isn't that good, but you have the business framework. You work on that beforehand.
Absolutely. So good
Can I
stuff.
just say thank you
Yeah, you're welcome.
right
Yeah.
now in
Yes,
this
ma'am.
moment? Because I'm trying to figure out what was I supposed to say? How was I supposed to say it? And now I realize that this is the meeting to say it.
Oh yeah, we got you too. Let me
I
tell you.
say thank you. That's all I want to say.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
oh yeah, we got you. We got you for sure. So sign up to your new LMS. Learning management system is what that means. It's just that it's the homepage of Sharing Our Wealth. Like I remember Susan in the meeting y'all had last week. I told you that was going to change soon. That's what I was talking about. That homepage. That's it. That's what I was talking about. I was doing all the background. And the cool thing is, you're going to be able to access the Zoom calls that are, let's just say the free ones. You're going to be able to access those right from the LMS. I got it all API'd accessed. I'm sorry, y'all don't know what that means. I have it connected.
This morning.
Yes. Yeah.
Goodness. This is great.
Yes. Yeah. So you literally are going to be able to access your Zoom right, like live Zoom right from the learning management system. And there's plenty. I'll tell you some of the features. I just gotta jog my memory. It's way too many.
Antonio, did you go with WordPress for that one?
Oh, I stay with WordPress. I do all my coding on WordPress.
I love WordPress.
Yes.
It's more difficult to learn, but boy, you can get so much in it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I love all mine. Yeah, definitely WordPress, definitely for sure. You're gonna have your new learners. Basically, your class is gonna have quizzes now. You should be ready for that, and you're gonna have assignments. You should be ready for that. You're gonna have quizzes. You're gonna have assignments. This is now leading me to the business university. You're gonna have quizzes and you're gonna have assignments. You're not just gonna take a class and that's it. In order for you to progress, you will be quizzed. Okay.
Antonio?
Yes, ma'am.
Could I ask which plugin you're using for the courses that has the quizzes and all that in there? Do you remember? Because I've been looking at different ones and some of them are great and some of them are terrible.
No doubt. So I'll give you the plugin. Just know that I added extra code. But let me see. The plugin is called STM LMS.
Thank you.
There you go. STM LMS. So when y'all just know when y'all see anything from me, it always has extra stuff on it. You know, like because a lot of stuff is open source. So I'll borrow from somebody else, and then I'll put my own right. I'll do all that stuff because I need it for me specifically. We're too big. We are too big for what people have built. That's why Thinkific doesn't work for y'all. Thinkific doesn't work because we've exceeded it. We've completely exceeded it. Now, Bureau Dominant ATS Business University and those certifications. Your ATS Business University is expanding. One of the new things you're going to see on there, without a doubt, is gaming. But the development of gaming. As in, you're going to see build 2D games, build 3D games. You're also going to see how to clone Facebook. That means I'm going to be teaching you how to clone Facebook. Let me see. How to build your own Facebook, how to build your own Twitter, how to build your own Tinder, how to build your own WhatsApp. So if you're into computer programming, I'm going to teach you all that too. So there's going to be a whole computer engineering section. Whole computer engineering section. And that computer engineering section is going to...
that's expensive.
It is. And guess what? Not only is that whole computer... We're literally going to... That's taking... God dog it, y'all make me say too much. One day, okay, when I say so, and I ain't saying so right now. I'm not saying so right now. There's nothing you can do to make me say so. The state of Texas is going to allow me to backdate and give associate's degrees and bachelor's degrees. Okay?
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm not doing it right now. Well, we are going through the accreditation process. And the accreditation that we're going after is the same accreditation that the University of Houston has. So we're not talking about some rinky-dink accreditation. You understand what I'm saying? We're not talking about Teddy said, I'm not crying, you are. We're not talking about, one of those, I'm talking about Patricia, you go to one of the little, studio, no, not studio, the storefront, and, schools and storefront, and they say we're accredited by no, none of that. University of Houston is our same accreditation. So when you take a degree from ATS, it is going to literally let you apply for people in places that have degrees. But that is coming. Woo-hoo! Yes, I'm in no rush for that, and we're going through the process right now. We've already started half of it, but that's just that being fantastic. Said, absolutely. So now that you know that, I'm going to tell you about the computer engineering. I'm going to get you, Patricia. That means I'm going to build a tract for computer engineering. Y'all understand? Computer science. And you're going to pay $59.99 a month.
This is amazing, Antonio. Yeah. This is amazing. I cannot believe this.
Yep.
I paid for computer engineering courses, and this is amazing.
You're going to computer science, computer engineering, $59.99 a month.
Are you gonna do some? Are you gonna include blockchain on this as well? Are you gonna
absolutely, absolutely, yes, ma'am.
So that also means if you're doing all these classes and certification, that means you're going to be hiring.
Absolutely, indeed. If you look on the sharingourwealth.com, your new site, it actually says, "Want to be a professor" or something like that. It's actually up there. If you look at it, it's actually
want to be
there.
An instructor.
There it is. It's actually there.
I heard a rumor that the prices might be going up too.
Yes. Well, our prices always go up, but for the most part, we're going to stay $19.99, $49.99, $59.99. Now there would be other stuff. Okay, like so this computer engineering may go to $99.99 or for all of this stuff, but it won't go past that. It will never go past that. That's not what I'm building. Also, I figured out what we are. I can't tell you why, just know that I am communicating with some of the world's best lawyers. That's all I can say right now. And I've had to define what ATS is. We're not open source university. That's not enough. We built the first student reactive open source university. That's what we are.
Woohoo!
Okay. Let's play a game real quick. Let's play a game. Okay, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna share my screen. Yeah, we're having an incredible conversation. Open source university. And then we're gonna go. All right, so let me type here. What is open source learning? There we go. Open source learning is about providing free access to education online for anyone who is keen to learn. Unlike a university or educational institution, prerequisites and entry requirements are not so stringent. Moreover, one can learn the subject at their own pace, anywhere, at convenient time schedule. That's basically what open source learning is. Udemy, ATS Business University, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, Patricia, get ready. I'm coming to you in 2 minutes, and then I'm coming to Michelle Black. That's not what we are. We are a student reactive open source university. And that means that every day, and first off, do you want to become an instructor? Guess what? If you're not a millionaire, you can't be an instructor. So not only the classes are only taught by millionaires, not only that, but the moment the student says this, we must do that. So I want you all to picture Netflix in your head. And Netflix doesn't have a movie. and you scream it to you say it to your remote, I want this movie now. And then that pops up. That's what we built.
Oh, shucky ducky.
Okay. Okay.
I was about to say, I like that because that's right. That's what you do every day.
Do you understand? If you go to McDonald's and you say, you know what, I want filet mignon. Right there, McDonald's must react and give you filet mignon. That's what the ATS Business University is. Student reactive, open source, Division I university. Put a pin in it. We'll come back to that after that major announcement. Anywho, Patricia, you go ahead and I'll keep going because I ain't nowhere near done.
Good morning. I think you already you asked my question. I was asking about the pricing for like the computer science. So it'll be is it still a part of, well, I guess it's still a part of the university, but
I got you. I'll bless y'all right now. I'll bless all you right now. If you pay $59.99 a month, 99.9% of these classes you would never have to pay for as part of your membership. You understand? This is about building.
Is this different from you got in at $19.99 and now you have the access to the senior?
If you got in at if you got in the deal that was $19.99 and you got the senior level at that deal, then that's the same thing. You just got lucky. That's the whole point of promotions. Yeah. That's the whole point of promotions. Yes, millionaire practitioners, somebody asked me. You can't teach at ATS unless you're a practitioner that's a millionaire. No instructors. No instructors. No instructors, okay? Y'all got me? Go ahead, Reggie. Okay. I mute you. Now, let's process this information real quick. I want Jerry's son, Isaac, to come to ATS Business University. And I want Jerry to be able to write one check, pay for all 4 years, get a 4-year degree in that one check. We're gonna play a little game, okay? We're gonna play a little game. Y'all watch, pay very close attention to the screen. This is why I'm telling y'all, hit your wagon, cash your net. Jerry's gonna pay $59.99 a month times 12 times 4. And Jerry's gonna be able to write, I can't see that. Move out of my way, hold on. Can y'all see that number? All right, there it is. Jerry's gonna be able to write a $3,000 check and pay for a 4-year university. And if you don't know when to shout, you is not.
Come on now.
Antonio.
Half built.
20 years ago. First semester. That's how much I paid for school. Per semester, 20 years ago.
Do y'all understand? I paid $40,000 a semester. I mean, a school year at HBU. I still, to this day, have $105,000 in student loans. And that's without my cash. That's not including the Pell Grants I got. And that's not including financial aid. And I still walked away with $105,000 in student loans between 8 years of schooling. And I finished those 8 years of schooling in 5. 11 to 15. 4. So I went fast, but they don't care about time. They care about class. They charge you per hour, per semester hour. HBU's semester hour costs $725 per semester hour. So if you take a 3-hour class, that's $725 times 3. What we're building here, here's one of the plans y'all don't even know about. I got it written out in my notes that as soon as we get the accreditation, guess who the first person I'm contacting? Bernie Sanders. You been wanting to do free education? Huh? Look, Bernie, tell them about us. I ain't lying. I ain't no dummy. No dummy at all.
As you should,
That's
sir.
smart.
As you should.
Yeah, I ain't no dummy. So I want you all to be able to write that wasn't even $3,000. I rounded up by like $1,500. You get it? So you should be able to learn You should be able to get a bachelor's in business for $3,000. Why are you
That
doing
is
it?
beyond exceptional.
It's because I've built, and not only is it student reactive open source learning, but what I'm building is, imagine if Facebook was an education company. That's how big ATS is going to be. I'm not going after Texas. I'm going to educate the whole world. Don't take my word for it. In my notes, and then get ready, Michelle, I'm coming to you in 1 minute. In my notes, here's my morning notes. This is where I put all my meeting stuff at. And if you look up here, it's stuff I typically don't read this to y'all, but because I don't have to, I just go down here to where the meeting starts. Okay. Now, the middle class is the enemy. You're better than the middle class. It's me always on this energy, fight for prosperity. This here, this here, this here. And then somewhere on this paper, it says one school to educate the whole world. And all the way down at the bottom, there you go. I constantly remind myself, control these 6 areas. All the time, constantly. Does everybody see what I'm talking about? So here's how it's going to work with the business university. It's going to be the certification process is going to work differently than the Bureau of Diamond Speakers. The Bureau of Diamond Speakers is about time. You will spend time to be a speaker. There's no doubt about it. The business university, you will not spend time. It's go by semester hours. And we're going to have, let's say, if I teach you how to build your own Facebook, that may take 36 hours. And that build your own Facebook is going to be a bundle. And then when you finish 36 hours, you're going to get a certification in building your own Facebook. You won't get your certification in being a computer engineer, but in building your own Facebook. Everybody understand?
Yes and no, because you said something about taking quizzes and tests. So in that 36 hours, let's say it took you longer because you didn't get something. Does it add up? So maybe you
No, it will. No, you get. So in 36 hours, no, you get. In 36 hours, you would have about, let's say 36 hours are 18 classes. And each class is 2 hours long, something like that, right? Or man, it probably wouldn't be, well, anyway, let's just say that for illustration purposes, okay? Let's just say that for illustration purposes. Because once we start doing all this, it may be a little shorter, but anyway, illustration purposes. Now, that means you got 18 classes. You can guarantee you're going to have 18 quizzes. There's no doubt about it. Now, while that is busy work, when I went to school, I hated professors that gave that many quizzes. Couldn't stand it. And then they make quizzes 10% of the your final grade, and the hard ones made quizzes 25% of your final grade. So you had to do that. I hated those professors. But guess what information I know today? Those professors that quizzed me right after a module. Because what does a quiz do? It forces you to cover all your knowledge gaps. Y'all understand? So by the time, and then remember, this university, I'm telling y'all, now go reteach it. That means you can take my quizzes. I don't give a damn. What gonna do me? I don't own nothing. I am an entity embodying flesh. I will leave this planet. I will not leave this planet with quizzes.
So Antonio, when
Yes,
I open
ma'am.
up my technology track school in Nigeria, we can use your courses.
You better.
Through our curriculum.
You better.
That's amazing.
Yep, absolutely. Michelle Black.
Now, Antonio, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I'm going back and forth because I have somebody working on the house. But my question is this. With the monthly fee, will that also be tied into, say, like active duty and people that are VA, GI Bill, post 9/11. And the reason why I'm asking is because, and those who serve know, when you're overseas, you have these little rinky-dink colleges that try to teach stuff, and like you're saying, the professors aren't all that good. But at the same time, as you would say, think like a millionaire. Now you're getting those military members to become part of the ATS.
That's the whole point of the accreditation.
Gotcha.
The whole point of accreditation was not to give out degrees. It was to accept financial aid. I didn't care nothing about degrees. That's not what I cared. The degree, it sound cool. Monica, we're going to give out degrees. That sound cool. I wanted people to use financial aid, pay $3,000, pocket $20,000. Did y'all hear what I said? I don't want your money. I don't want your money.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
I got it.
You ought to be able to use your GI Bill.
Yeah.
Knock off $3,000 to pay for a whole 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Buy your books, because I do have a section for books there, but the books are going to be written by the millionaire practitioners, so they're going to be cheaper. It's the whole point of me building a writing team for 20 people. You know what I'm saying? And most of your books are going to be free. So now the government is going to give you $100,000 for school.
Mm-hmm.
You only pay $3,000, maybe $4,000 for book. Hell, $100,000 for school, y'all wouldn't mind paying $20,000 and then pocketing $80,000.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
I got you. It's like what I did. I used the TA tuition assistant and the post 9/11, and I applied for the Pell Grant.
There you go.
So he gave me a surplus at the end of the day.
That's right. And you ought to be able to use all that surplus. And with us so inexpensive, your surplus is going to literally buy you a house. You understand what I'm saying? Now, why would I do that? Because I'm not trying to educate 3,000 people, Jerry. I already got 3,000 people. I'm going after 2 billion. Y'all get it? The business model is different. Business model is different. Is everyone understanding what I'm getting? If you...
Okay, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
All right, so let me see. What you're doing is marvelous. It's awesome, really. I wish I had waited and I wouldn't have had to be still $25,000, $30,000 in debt with student loans for my business administration management degree. So let me ask this, because I am about to start talking about ATS again. And I want to make sure that when I create my, flyers, I'm real good for creating flyers because people like to see stuff at a glance.
Yep.
What the information that you just stated, computer engineering, blockchain, is that stuff, are those courses coming soon?
Yep.
So I guess my question is, what's new now that's on the university that will attract people's attention besides real estate, book writing, business branding, and all that? What's new now to attract them, and what's coming soon? And can I mention accreditation coming soon or take that off? Because people are looking for that. Because one of my points would be, why go to college when you could get everything all at one place in various types of learning industry courses?
Right. No doubt. So everything is new now is your real estate, because so you got a whole real estate university that's new. Plus, I'm not even sure, but here in the next 30 to 90 days, you're going to have a bunch of stuff. You're going to have Silver Sneakers University. You're going to have a whole let me just read it to you.
Please, because I want to put stuff like this on my marketing ad. Have what's already current, but then have what's coming within the next 30 to 90 days, and they want to be already registered and enrolled. So when it do come, they don't have to worry about, if the price did increase, they wouldn't be paying the larger price.
Yeah, no doubt. My prices, there is a $99.99 a month level. I haven't released it yet, but it's not going now. There are other stuff, $297, $197, but that's not for schooling. That's schooling plus stuff, schooling plus CRM, schooling plus blank that I'm not telling you yet, right? But we're never going over $99 a month. Y'all understand? Never. Ever going over $99 a month. This is not happening. Okay. Now I just put out the Silver Sneakers University right there. That name's going to change because that name is taken. I just got it right there. It's in my notes. So that's everything there. That's going to happen, and that's going to be at $19.99. Then you're going to have Game Developers University, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. So it's going to be computer science, but just for gaming. Then you're going to have actual computer science, the literal nuts and bolts of it, JavaScript. So what I am is what you call a full stack developer.
Full stack developer.
That's what I am. Yes. So that's what's going to be taught. Full stack developing means that I don't just do the front end. That's what most people do. Remember when the man asked me, was that WordPress? That's front end. That's the WordPress is built for people on the front end. WordPress works because somebody like me did the middle and the back end. That means
can we say you're full? It would they would be provided full stack developer courses.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, you sure can. But you want to keep going though. You're missing your blessings. You want to say blockchain technology.
Oh, I'm ready for you to tell me. I'm writing it down.
Blockchain technology, gaming development, computer science, and computer engineering.
Okay, I got computer engineering.
Okay, computer science.
Okay,
you got all that. And then you're going to have here very soon the One Business Away Challenge.
Yes.
Yes. You remember that. You took it. That's right.
They don't realize how blessed.
Yes. That's going in the $59.99 level. We are recording that right now as we speak. Deanna was just recording that 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, and we'll pick back up. So you got the One Business Away Challenge happening right now. That's going to go into the Business University. Then you're going to have 3 different huge. So y'all know how I did the ATS? Excuse me. Y'all know how I did the real estate? And it's a whole university. Well, I got a whole 3 universities of marketing smashed into one. Okay. And that's going right into the $49.99 level. Now, nobody ever buys the $49.99 level, so you're just going to get it for free. Does everybody understand? It's called affiliate marketing, digital marketing, and social media marketing.
Can you copy and paste that Silver Sneakers? I just came into the Zoom on my computer where I can snip it.
Say less. Got you right there. There it is.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah. So that's literally what's being taught right there. Then you have.
How about Golden Sneakers University?
Oh, now that's nice.
That's it right there.
Platinum. That's nice.
Platinum.
We'll
I
call
just
it
see the gold on ATS things.
Okay, so
That'll work.
Change it right now. Gold.
You're right, Susan.
Golden Sneakers is nice.
He does say that everything he touches turn to gold, Susan. So you're right.
Yeah.
There you go. So I just changed it to gold officially in my notes. Then, so you're going to have basically every level has this flagship program that should cost $300,000. It's going to be right in 1949 and 59. Why? To incentivize you while you're doing Ricasa for people to sign up. If you don't know about the One Business Away Challenge, we had a small group go with us, about 20 people, and it is from left to right, from 0 to 90 days, we build you $1 million business system, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Can you tell me how I can? Now I'm gonna list One Business Away, Real Estate University, Blockchain Technology, Golden Sneakers University, Computer Engineering, Game Developers University, Computer Science. Overall, providing you full stack developer courses from beginning to end. I need you to tell me, how can I quote? Because everybody's gonna say, well, how much does it cost? So how would you like for me to word, since each of these areas are various amounts, how would you like for me to word it far as showing because that's gonna attract them too.
No doubt. So I want you to word it. Let me ask you add two things. You're gonna say the world's first student reactive open source learning Division I university.
Okay, say that again, because I wrote on here, ATS is a student reactive open source university, in parentheses, learning platform. So do you want me to change that?
Pop, I'm sure I do. I'm not sure. Hold on, let me go. And
Michelle, make sure you say we're the first.
World's first.
The very world first, like never heard before.
Here you go.
I want you to know this is like Michael Burton. What's he say? Monster.
Look, yeah, I'll just copy and paste what I had to send to some lawyers. Okay. There you go. I just copied it right there.
So when I create this marketing ad, you already know I'm gonna share with everybody to use, but I'm just trying to use something for people to post it on their social media.
I got you. I know you do. They took your stuff last time and ran with it.
I was gonna say we love you, Michelle Black.
You know I'm gonna be calling her and say, Michelle, what's up?
Yeah. So that's the first part, and that's the second part if you want to split it up in sections. But there you go. It's the same thing. I just posted it twice, y'all. One was a full long paragraph. The other one I split it up in two. That's all. Okay. That's it.
All right.
That's it. No, you good. You good. No, you actually, I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping at all. So there you go. Right. So boom. There it is. Now, and so much more. I can't even tell you how much more because it's too early for me to tell you how much more. But I will give you something that I should not give you. Okay. Are y'all ready for me to give you something that I should not give you? Is this a yes or a no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
By the end of 2022, we will have 100 new services. End of 2022, 100 new services. 100. They're already half of, 100 new services. Okay, that's number one. By end of 2022. Also, by the end of 2022, you're going to have 20,000 4K quality videos in your learning management system. Zoom is not what ATS is. This is, y'all just get access to us. But Zoom is going to be 0.05% of what the business university is. Okay, that's number two. Number three is, I'm counting, give me a second. I got it numbered. You're gonna have 20, let me say it this way, y'all. This is 2021. So I had to think about what is gonna hurt y'all in the next 10 years. We all know, well, maybe you don't know. If you don't know, let me bless you. In 10 years, half the jobs y'all understand right now will not exist. Okay, yeah, you're right. Actually, she gonna get me telling all these secrets. They're not gonna exist. So how can I keep Patricia employed or at least relevant 10 years from now? Well, what I have to do is I have to teach y'all what you call high income skills. Anybody ever heard of that? So what I was going to do at first, who is not clear on what high income skills are? Everybody's clear. All right.
I need you to explain.
All right. So what has happened here is the internet has clobbered everything. And the only way now to make money is to have a high income skill. Anyone who is suffering during the pandemic and the economic disruption does not have a high income skill. What is a high income skill? Computer programming, game developing, sales would actually be a high income skill. Well, sales, but now the internet would make that sales funnel. You get it? Sales funneling, sports arbitrage and agent managing. Public speaking is actually a high income skill. Animation, video production, all that stuff that y'all can't do, those are high income skills. Everybody follow me so far? All right. Well, 20 of these new services, that when you get into the reason why I had to rebuild their LMS, because you're going to have tracks. By tracks, I mean the equivalent of bachelor's degree and equivalent of master's degree. You're going to have that much of 20 of what I see are the high income skills that you're going to need in the next 10 years. All 20.
That's awesome.
That is. As a matter of fact,
Thank you. Clap that up, y'all. We need to clap that up.
You really do. You really
Give
do.
me some on that. That's
I'll list them out to you right now. I'll list them out to you right now. Copywriting. Who knows what that is? That's a high income skill. Copywriting is the words that sell. If you know how to do copyright, you can go to Les Brown right now and say, I'll write your copy, and you charge $100,000 easily just to show up. You understand? Please know that I was tested greatly, but by the time that I got settled in, I was copywriting for some of y'all favorite celebrities. Okay, now, I'm gonna read something to you. Copywriting, content creation, content marketing. Okay, I'm sorry. Everything I'm about to name is going to be a bachelor, a whole bachelor's degree track. Everybody understand what I'm saying? All right, okay, good. So everything I'm about to name is going to be, you're going to take that and you just stay in that course. No more will you be confused on where to start. This is, all right, so some of y'all should be happy about that. You're going to be able to sit back and say, you know what? I've been wanting to learn blank. And you're going to be able to take that and stay in just that. This should be, some of y'all should be super excited. Anywho, so what I'm getting ready to name for y'all, this is going to be that right there. Content marketing, copyright, content marketing, content creation, copywriting, online course creation, graphic designing, web developer, 2 different things, software developer, 3 different things, social media marketing, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, email marketing, podcasting, YouTube creator, audio production, video production, animation, sales offline, sales online, real estate investing, public speaking, and sports arbitrage management and agency. You're going to have 20 of those by the end of 2022.
And those are all high income skills.
Those are all high income skills.
So what you're telling me is that as long as we are, so basically, we are those high income people. Go on with yourself, bro. Thank you.
Yes. And somebody just asked me a good question. Can my son take these courses? They better.
I was just about to say, Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Exactly what I'm thinking about now. My 3rd grader, to do so much online, and this boy is brilliant. He is at like a 10th grade reading level, and he's just so bored with school. And I'm homeschool him. And now, like, oh man, this is just.
Can you tell us the starting age that you recommend, please? I can put that down also.
No, 2.5 years old.
Well, I mean, repeat that again.
As soon as they can hold their neck up, they need
to On Friday, Mom, we'll be taking these classes.
I'm learning all my stuff. I think the baby might.
My 3-year-old watches a lot of them.
She know better than me.
Shoot. As soon as they can hold their doggone neck up, they need to be in here. I never taught my 8-year-old how to read. I swear to you, I didn't. Never. I've been homeschooling my 8-year-old never went to kindergarten. I pulled him out of school before then. My 12-year-old I put him out in 1st grade. My 12-year-old is in the 10th grade. My 8-year-old is in the 9th grade. And I'm holding a 12-year-old back because I'm trying to keep them both. I'm trying to put them both in the same grade. So I'm actually slowing the 12-year-old down. Okay, that's that. I never taught when he was 4.5, he went to pre-K, but never went. I never taught him how to read. I've been teaching him. He knows how to read now because he ain't had no choice. Because as a genius, like all 4-year-olds or 5-year-olds are, I just threw quantum physics at him. I threw languages at him. I threw computer programming at him. And the only way that he could adjust was his brain had to learn. My kid, English is actually his second language. Yeah. Quantum physics is his first language, and computer programming is his second.
We need the Antonio guide to homeschooling.
I'm about to show you. That's the last one.
Yes, exactly. That part.
I'm about to show you something like crazy.
You're gonna have to charge them a lot of money for that. That right there is world.
Them, not me. Hold on, speak for yourself.
I'm talking about the rest of the people in the world, not the ATS. We affiliated, y'all. We affiliated. We in this thing.
My notes aren't. I guess I gotta restart my computer. I was gonna show y'all. Anyway, so we're gonna build this huge. I've already got it down, y'all. Everything is around. All right, this is what's gonna happen. Y'all made me say stuff too early. Y'all will get all that I just said, and then I'm gonna turn right around and build K through 12.
Yes.
Boom.
I am so excited.
Yep.
My 3 boys will be so excited.
K through. I'm trying to. I wish I could show it to y'all, but my stupid. Hold on. I got an idea. I'm gonna just show you this one thing, and then we're out of here because I gotta pee anyway. Drinking all this coffee. Let's see.
Thank you for sharing that with everybody.
Oh yeah. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. All right, here we go. I'm going.
There's lots of mamas in here that are very excited.
You got to looking forward to going to the bathroom or something, right? You're looking forward to releasing.
Looking forward. I start building this. What I'm telling y'all right now in 2016. I'm going to show you. I had to. You know how you got if you got an iPhone, my stuff is connected. So if I had to push my notes up to the top. Let's see, not that. So here's one of them. Just give me a chance to go past these passwords real quick. Let's see. All right, here is my plan. Make sure there's not too many passwords on this. All right, here you go. Here is plan number 1. There's my notes. Y'all see this? Homeschool. Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Right here. So you're going to talk about math. And then it goes to English. And then they go, okay, I've been teaching them that. Einstein, then it goes to history. And then Spanish. And this is the short one. Now I need the longer one. Give me a second. The longer one. The update. Okay, hold on. I'll let this update real quick. Let's see what's going to update now. Where are you?
Are you showing us the curriculum for their homeschool?
Yeah, I'm showing you. I've been doing this. I'm not. I do not talk out the side of my mouth. I would never tell y'all nothing if I wasn't doing it. I don't even understand people who do that, Jerome. I've never been that kind of person. I've never. Monica, if I tell you I'm gonna do something, that's what I'm got doggone.
Exactly. Put your name on it.
Yeah. I know. Okay, let me read this silently. Can you tell me? Oh, all right. I'll end with that. Okay. Here we go. I think this is it. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Come on, update, God dog. Well, it's not updating, so I guess I get it. Point is, what I built STEM, and then I put the little stupid math stuff in there, it's just stupid. It's all general information. And then I went computer engineering, robotics, game developing, and all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah. My kids build robots. But anywho, so let's end with this here. Let me read more private messages. I need to add.
Can I drive my son to Galveston every day and drop him off at your house?
Sure, you can. Just bring $900.
Eli
Hey, All right, Shanae, I got you. No doubt.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah. And it took me 3 years to come up with that.
I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 years to come up with that. Back to Michelle. $19.99, $49.99, $59.99, then $99.99. Caps out there, okay? The $99.99 is all that computer software stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all that computer software stuff, and that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, that's fair. Now, what Michelle needs to write down is learn, and I might not even do the $99.99. I'm like 50-50 with that.
Well, I need you to help me make a final decision, CEO, because
well, it depends on how. Yeah, it depends on a few factors, but yeah, I might not. Right now, I would plan on having all that stuff at $59.99. That's what I would plan on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Antonio, even if somebody gets in at $59.99 now, wouldn't, if you started that computer engineering set, wouldn't that be included in that, or would they
It's
have
automatically
to
included?
All right, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. We're like Apple. When I develop something new, you get it for free.
So the computer software courses, so the 59 is the senior, 49 is the
right
junior.
now. I got the computer software stuff in $59.99 right now.
So 59 is senior, 49 is junior, and $19.99 is sophomore, and the freshman level is still free, correct? And the computer software is only available in the senior level.
That's absolutely right. Yeah.
Amen.
Absolutely right. Yeah. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely right. Now you can word. I sent you the words for the first one. You can word. You can learn computer engineering, computer science, and all the stuff you got written down for less than $60 a month, or for $60 a month. Unlimited courses, unlimited access for $60 a month. That would be your wording that I would use, because that's what it is. That's what I built. That's what it is.
Is there any lifetime in that, or you can put lifetime enough?
If I give you the freshman level for free, that's lifetime membership. I'm never going to take it away. Yeah. So that scholarship is a lifetime scholarship. Your $59.99, if you pay, it's lifetime as long as you're paying. Yeah, as long as you're paying. Absolutely. But if I give you a scholarship, you will never lose that scholarship. Even if I decide to take away the freshman level and start charging $1 a year or something, you're still going to have your free level for a lifetime. Your free freshman level. Lifetime memberships. There you go. That's it. Now I can tell you this. This is the time. I can't tell you what's happening. I can just text private messages. My daughter wants to have her own business. She's in school. She taught herself career. She wants to aspire. Okay, got it. All right. Let's wrap on that, Tyrell. Expect languages and stuff too, but I won't be doing all that just yet. Go ahead, Jaquita.
Are you gonna answer my question?
I don't remember your question. I got 50 coming at me. If you could just give it to me, I appreciate it.
Okay. Is it possible how you're doing the sports management? If we could add artist development, like music artist development, management?
It's possible. Maybe I probably wouldn't make it a track. Maybe I'll make it like an elective, only because artist development, A&R, other stuff, it's a dying industry now. Because what they're looking for now is the internet changed that industry. and everybody's getting out of it, from Matthew Knowles to everybody's getting out of it. Now, this isn't say this isn't a good idea. I'll make it like an elective, only because what they want now, Chiquita, is for you to have 100,000 Instagram followers.
Okay.
Then you don't need to be developed, because now that Antonio can have it, if you got 100,000 Instagram followers, you got your own distribution network. What's more important, development or distribution? Of course, distribution. So they don't develop no more. They don't develop no more. But I would definitely do that for you. In fact, let me write it down right now.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to give you that little warning too. So your husband, let's talk about your husband for a second. The best thing that your husband can do is get 100,000 Instagram followers. Well, let me. Do you mind if I? Because I'm for the bless your whole socks off.
Go ahead, do you?
All right then. You get 100,000 Instagram followers, and then what you use some app. Spotify, doesn't matter. And then what's going to happen is it's going to show you your hot meters, where you're hot at. And everywhere they're downloading at him hotly, that's where you need to go do a concert. That's where you need to go on tour. You know what I'm saying? That's where you put your merchandise at. That's where you need to go travel to. And then you go travel there and you do that city stuff, because Spotify or something's going to tell you where you are hot at. This is where most of your albums are coming from. You're going to go right there. And then you're going to add those people to more of your distribution. And once you command 100,000 people, you're going to get any deal you want. He just got to make sure his engagement support that, and your merch sales and stuff like that support it. And then you don't need artist development. Oh, I see. I get y'all t-shirts. I'm so glad. I saw somebody else earlier, so they got the t-shirts too. Yeah, stuff like that. And of course,
I'm trying to figure out who is knocking on my door. And why would they be knocking? They give me a thing talking about stuff from the ATSJR company.
Yes.
You better go on with yourself now.
There you go. Now, I guess, can I say yes? Well, no, well, you can, but I wouldn't say that one, Michelle, what you just said me. I wouldn't say it right now, because there's no real demand for it right now. You understand? There's no real demand for it. The people aren't screaming, can you please do that? So I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it. That's why I don't lead with it. Now,
Got it. Thank you. I just want to make sure I figured that, but I just kept asking.
MExit conference, they're posting about that. You should absolutely be at the MExit conference, because if I just wowed you right now, there's bigger stuff at the MExit conference. This is why I laugh internally every time they compare me to a motivational speaker. I laugh internally. If you don't compare me, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Jay-Z, I really can't see Jeff Bezos. I really can't see Bill Gates. I'll take that one too. I can't see any other comparison. Mark Zuckerberg, I'll definitely take that one. Definitely. Anything else? I am not a speaker. I'm just really good at it. I just sit around all day inventing stuff. That's it. Real talk. All day inventing stuff, just typing away, inventing stuff. So that's it. Join the MExit conference. Y'all have that. You have this. I'll see you tonight not tonight, this 12 noon my time, whatever that is, into your conversions. We will still be going over crypto. We're going to be doing that until I'm done, because you need to know it. I will also tell you the best way to invest in crypto, like I've been doing. And the app, I just showed you the app last week. And then there's one more thing I want to go and sign up for your new LMS. It's free. If you're already paying, don't pay. You're just being another system, okay? It's all good. It goes to the same. If you're getting paid, if you're paying through Thinkific, that's fine, right? It's all good. So it's all good. Or your Ricade software, it's all good. Sign up. Everybody. Grace, which one of y'all driving? You or Deanna? Who's driving?
Grace is driving.
All right, Deanna, right now, go and put into your Shanae, if you want to say that, you can. If not, it's all good. But they need to
I
know.
wanted to say it, I just didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, go ahead real quick. Go ahead.
So using one of the ATS services, our brand, Eames Team, I Love You Black, we are at 10K followers and beyond. Antonio made a, not even gonna say a suggestion, he just said this is what y'all need to do. We did it. And all I can say is wow, like wow.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
Congratulations.
He
yeah,
is definitely the GOAT. Yes, sir.
we do this for, and I don't even use these services for myself. I will, but not now. There's no need. Remember, I like to control my brand by stepping up so people can go, oh my God, look what he's built. See, I don't want to just go out there because then I lose Windows 95, Windows 96, Windows 97. Now, I want to cash out every level. I want all that cash, Susan. I want Windows XP money. Don't skip me to Windows 7. I want XP. All right, you're right. I like that there. Chiquita, I can get your husband to 100,000 followers, real followers, but whatever. We'll just go ahead.
He can.
Oh yeah, it's all real. Basically, I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to do it. I own everything, and so we have pages in my network that are 1 million pages, this pages that, million followers as well. So all we do is we take a picture of your husband or whatever, we put him out, and we do a contest. And the contest has 3 levels. We say, okay, like this page, follow this person, and you'll get this ebook or something. And we're targeted just for people who are looking like that. So these are real followers, not bots or nothing like that. Anywho, there you go. Now, sign up for the LMS. Deanna, last thing, I was coming to you. Deanna, I need you to put sharingourwealth.com and tell everybody in the messenger groups, however y'all communicate, that it's time for them to switch over to the new learning management system. Got it? All right, okay, she put thumbs up. You can do that right now.
I got it.
I should see hundreds of y'all go over there. You understand? And then later today, when Deanna comes back to the office, we'll see what level you paying on, and we'll match you to that corresponding level. Okay? I can just do it in the back office. It's not a problem. I can override it. That is it, I hope. That's almost it. It is time for LaWanda to use Antonio and say, I know that guy. This is my guy. This is my mentor. I don't know however y'all talk. And I'm telling y'all, some of y'all got resources like 30K or 10K, something like that. It would be wise of you to use that and buy favor.
Jesus, favor ain't fair. Come on, favor ain't fair. You can buy your favor. Shut up.
You better, because Damali is in a fantastic position, because once the world says Antonio blank blank blank, Damali's gonna be like, oh, I'm top executive, blah 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 blah. She knows anyway. You just gotta catch the announcement when it come out. Chiquita, last words on you.
Okay, I just need clarity. So I'm signing up somebody new today in the new Kaiser software.
I fixed your forgot password. You can go reset it now.
Okay, thank you. How do they actually access the LMS?
Yeah, so right now it's going to be 2 signups. You're going to go through ricasa.sharingourwealth.com. And then once you do the LMS, you're going to take them to Sharing Our Wealth. Well, actually, the best.
May I interject? I have
Yes.
that information from Grace already. She quiz, so I'm gonna put that in the group page. So I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Put that in there. Right now, if I were y'all, I would take all your people to Thinkific for right now. You get it? And I would just sign them up in 3 places. It just is what it is. They're gonna be all right. Soon, I'm gonna learn how to. Go ahead, Dion. She wants to say something.
Grace said, Michelle, you have Thinkific. not sharing our wealth. So we'll get that over to you. And I've already posted sharingourwealth.com in the group, in the messenger group.
So there you go. This is the best way to do it, y'all. Sign them up like you know. You go to Rakeza.sharingourwealth. That's a new success software. And you can sign people up. Y'all listening? You can actually take payment through that, whatever level they want.
Oh,
right
yeah.
Yeah, right through Rakeza.sharingourwealth.com. So through your success software, you take payment right there. The payment that matters. After that, they're just going to have logins. You understand? You're going to log them into Thinkific, obviously, because that's where 2,000 classes are. How long do you think it's going to take me to move 2,000 classes? A long time. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you want to give people value for their money, send them to Thinkific. You also want to send them to sharingourwealth.com because that's where you just signed up at. So they can create a username over there because they're going to have 2 LMSs. Why is that? Because I'm not putting any more new classes on Thinkific. I'm not. They're all going to Sharing Our Wealth. So everything that Michelle just asked me about, that brilliant stuff, engineering this and that, that's all going on the website. That's not going on Thinkific. If I work twice, it's going to take me 4 years to get it all done.
Hey, Antonio, I have a question. So when we're doing videos and we share our link, so where people sign up for ATS Business University, which is the Rakeza link, is it possible to put anything ATS University branding on that Rakeza link? Because if I'm talking about ATS Business University and then the link says into Rakeza and says nothing about ATS Business University, it's like a mental gap for me. Like, hey, you're talking about ATS Business University, and I click on it and it's like Rakeza.
What sharingourwealth.com now says ATS Business University.
Okay, and then that. So okay.
Yeah, it's now branded as.
So our share link. So I'm confused now. So the Rakeza.sharingyourwealth.com is just for people who want to do Rakeza.
That is correct.
Okay, and so where's the actual link for like my own personal share link for ATS Business University on Sharing Our Wealth?
Are you talking about to share as an affiliate so you can get paid?
Yeah, like if
same thing, Rakeza.sharingyourwealth.com. Once you log in, it's going to show you your personal link right there. It's going to show it to you.
Okay.
So you can either sign them up manually. So you got 2 options. Once you get to Rakeza.sharingourwealth.com, on the left side, it's going to say new, I don't know, new member, new user, something like that. It says something similar. What does it say, Chiquita?
It says, well, if you're going to sign the other person up, it says new subscriber, I think.
Okay, something like that.
When you get in there, you have
but I guess my question is, if I haven't had a conversation with that person and they clicked on the link and I hadn't personally talked to them about them clicking on the link and what they'll see, and they click and they don't see ATS University.
No, you're not going to see that right now at all because it's just a link to your referral code. Right now, you ain't seeing nothing. All you're going to see is just your software. I'm designing what you would call your duplicatable websites. That's going to explain everything, but they're not done yet. You know what I'm saying? Like your success software is going to have what you would call a lead magnet page. It's a landing page that is going to have video by me that's already produced and stuff, and it's going to have all the words and stuff, all about Business University. You're missing that right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're missing that, but let me just explain everything to everybody. You do not need to be 100% to move forward. You understand? But that's some of y'all main problem. You want everything, not you. I'm just saying y'all want y'all business to be straight before you move forward. The moment you can make money, move forward. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? The moment you can make money, move forward.
I received that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I received that.
Yeah. In fact, it's picking up your book. If you got edits on your book, publish it. And then tell your publisher, I'll send more edits and you're gonna republish my book. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up. I don't want to republish. I just want to go on, publish, and do it right.
Well, here's the deal. If you publish and then you send out publish, like you won't republish the whole process. It's just that In 2 weeks, your new version will be updated. Now you can do what you want. I'm just telling y'all that we making money hand over fist right now, and she ain't got the landing pages she needs.
Thank you. And this is what I'm trying to say. So wait a minute. Here we go. I'm out there. This is still the morning call, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Now I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
So Antonio, what would you do if you were me?
Smart question. I would send my last batch of edits right now, and then I would get, when I get them back, I would review them, and I wouldn't edit nothing else.
Exactly. My plan is to just send it right back.
All right. So you send it right back, and then I would publish it, and then I would read the hard copy in my hand when I get it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I see what, if I wanted to change something, I just say, hey, can you edit this? Because since Deanna's your publisher, all she got to do is re-upload the new copy, because you're basically doing print on demand. You know what I'm saying? Now, that print on demand is like 20 books at a time. You know what I'm saying? So you're not doing 2 million books at a time. So if you want to edit something real quick, it would take a week and it'll catch up. So people who are buying your book a week from now will get the newest version. And I'm not just telling you what I would do. I'm telling you I did that.
Okay.
At least 5 times. Yeah, I've done that with at least 5 of my books.
Oh, wow. So every time there's a new edit, so how does it look when you're coming down to the copies of the book then?
I'll show you right now. Who got Richest Man in the Trash Can the moment it came out? Who among you? Like, you were the very first people. Okay, Jerome. Anybody else? Like, you were the very first people. Levon. If you ask them, they book don't even have page numbers. We forgot to put it in there. If you got the first 100 or maybe 200 books, they don't even have page numbers. Don't even have page numbers. We had to do an edit and add page numbers.
Yo, bro.
I
my God.
I swear to God.
Question like a month and a half ago.
I swear to God. I swear to God. The first 200, 100 to 200 people don't even have page numbers. Hold on. Y'all stay with. Don't move. Hold on. So check this out. I forgot that we got a few of them left. Here is Richest Man in the Trash Can. It's the first copies. There is no page number. No page number. Top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. Absolutely no page number. Throughout the whole thing, no page numbers. None. If you get it now, there's page numbers. Now, even though I wasn't making money from this because I gave it away for free, we got over 10,000 leads from this. And a bunch of prestige with no page numbers.
I feel you. So Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
I messed up because I seen that book and I wanted page numbers. Not only did I want page numbers, I wanted different chapters and stuff. So you mean to tell me that, okay, I know now that I'm already not in the alignment of wherever my book was supposed to be going.
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly admit that. So now, because I'm in here like really, really trying, because like you said, I heard you say the other day, ain't nobody gonna sell nothing. You can't sell anything to somebody until they know who you are. I understood that. Then like Mr. Phil says about the dominant, just I'm having a problem because my brand is me.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I brand me in the manner like so? Okay.
Oh, I can tell you right now, your question is out of order. Let's do this first. How many? I need full participation. It's 30 people on the call. Okay, about 10 of y'all dropped off, or maybe 20. 30 people on the call right now. As of right now, when we're well spent into time. How many of you, because I ask you, I say, hey, everybody, we're so excited. Can we unmute our mic and clap for Adrian? Everybody claps. Cozy Corner has, yeah. All right. Cozy Corner has just published a book. She has it in her hand right now. Can y'all do me a favor? Can we do group economics and buy her book? How many of you, unmute your mic, raise your hands, will buy her book?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Right now.
Indeed.
I buy it.
I will buy it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I
sir.
bought it.
Your question is out of order. She's worried about a brand with no sales. Get sales. And now what you just did on Amazon because as soon as these 30-something people buy your book in 1 hour, you're more than likely going to hit bestseller. And you take a screenshot of that, and Amazon's going to say you're a #1 bestseller. You ain't got to worry about your brand now.
Drop it like it's hot, bro. That's why I'd be asking questions. All right. So now, let's say, okay, on that same energy, there's a piece in that Surviving of Tough Times, which is the introduction to Gaga Goons.
Okay.
And I really want to take Gaga Goons into the world.
Okay, first thing you need to do is start a Facebook group called God Got Goons. Anybody who buy your book, what you do is you send Deanna an edit, since you're still in the editing process, and you create that Facebook group, and then you send Deanna that last edit, or you tell her, you don't even need to send her the edit, just tell her, can you add on the last page, go to www.facebook.com/group/God Got Goons, and then you say, go follow me over there. And then now your book is pushing people to your group. And if y'all read my books, I got every book on every last one of my books. I'm so slick, y'all. Here's my book. There's my picture. And at the end, it say, text me.
Well, I got that from you. Yeah. I like
my phone number in my book, so I can tell you, come on, go on in over here. I ain't writing no book to look good, Christina. I'm writing a book to convert. But there's a lesson being taught here, and it's worth going over time to teach it. Y'all so worried about being best writer. The category is called bestseller.
Killed it.
Just help me.
Y'all holding Deanna up for publishing y'all. It's called bestseller, not best writer.
My Lord Jesus, Deanna, if you're on this call right now, go and publish that book, child. Get it out there, please, so it can be in where it need to be, so that we can get it rolling. If you hear me right now, Deanna, don't send it back to me. Send it to the guy who publish.
Yes, ma'am.
We did this back and forth too many times. Go and publish that thing, honey.
She said publish her book.
Yes, ma'am. Go on,
Now,
do your Facebook group now. Do your Facebook group link now and send it to me so I can put it in there and get it
So
published.
it's going to publishing tonight. Do I have a commitment that when her book comes out, we're going to push her to #1 bestseller?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Deanna,
absolutely.
Okay, you hear that, Adrian?
I'm on it. I love my family.
Once you a #1
Yes, sir.
bestseller, you a #1 bestseller forever.
Yes, sir.
Look, it's going to go.
Ma'am, I'm on it.
Yes, sir.
That #1
Yes.
bestseller is going to go away in a day or two, but your title #1 bestseller would be there forever. So your next book will say Amazon #1 bestseller, Adrian.
Y'all better go ahead with yourself now.
And we're going to do this for every last one of y'all books. Every last one of y'all books, we're going to push out a bestseller. Gotta make sure you put them categories right. We're going to push her bestseller. Okay, let's go
Got
with
it.
Demetress and then Shanae.
Okay. I'm so glad I'm on here
You
this
so
morning because
excited.
I am
I can hear that excitement.
I am actually writing the finishing touches on one of my books right now. I'm kind of
Good.
finishing stuff and trying to get it to edit this weekend and try to have it by the end of next week. I just released a book 2 weeks ago. It's called What Is This Mess I'm Seeing? And I have another book called I Am My Parents' Keeper. And anybody who wants to purchase my book, I Am My Parents' Keeper, is about healthcare and helping you to advocate and maneuver through the healthcare system. Very basic, very good book. It's an easy read. It's a great read. And What Is This Mess I'm Seeing is talking about dealing with trials and tribulations and still being able to stand firm in your faith. So I put them in the chat.
Yeah.
And I am down for being on the bestsellers list because I need to promote these books. So anybody who is willing to help, please. I have a website too. And if anybody wants to go there and purchase them there, I will put that in the chat as well. So thank you.
So what you do me a favor, and I saw somebody else, if y'all can send that to your leader, that may be Grace or Monica. Okay, just send your link. You can put it in the chat too. But if you send it to, because we're gonna end the call and the chat gonna disappear. You know what I'm saying? But if you send it to whoever is it's either Monica or Grace, it's one of them, then they will then put it in the messenger groups that we got y'all in, and then other people will see it too. And then at least we'll be able to go back and grab that. Or maybe someone had the money today that had the money tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? We'll do that. Everybody got me? Now,
is there a time, like you said, if we bought,
thank
if
you.
30 of us bought a
Very
book an
well.
hour, it would push it. If that is spread out over a week, would it still push them to number one?
No.
So, so shouldn't we be a little more strategic about when we all collectively buy their books on Amazon?
Absolutely.
So could we organize it to where we do one book per week per person, or two maybe, for people who are on a budget who can't buy 5 books in 1 week, you know? So
if you on the budget,
purchase actually means something for their number one seller process.
We will most certainly organize it. I probably won't push it back like 1 every 2, every 3. You do what you can. If you can't, I'll buy your book. I got money. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy your book. I don't want you wait. I don't want Damali waiting 3 weeks to hit bestseller when I could have just bought 10 books and she hit it. You understand? When you got it, you give it. Somebody gonna learn that later. When you have it, what's 10 books for me? $50? Your brand is worth more than $50. That's a donation. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy your book if you can't do it, and you just make a commitment to buy another book for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? When you can. So I don't want to hold y'all back 3 weeks. We will organize it because you need as many sales in 1 hour, especially if you got one of them obscure categories, because you're gonna let you pick 3. So you'll put like business, and then it'd be like entrepreneur, then it'd be like business for pink shirt wearing people. And then you're definitely gonna go number 1 bestseller, pink shirt wearing people, because we won't have any sales there. Everybody got it? Outstanding. All right, I think we are good. Age is gonna publish a book. Deanna, do you have that? Oh, no. Hold on. Shanae said something. Let me see. I didn't have. Oh, okay. You accidentally raised your hand? Okay, got you. All right.
Yes, I'm sorry.
All right, no worries. Good then. Now, okay. Let's see. We will. Got you, Deanna. After you're gonna contact Susan. Susan is ready to publish, but of course you gotta do it after Vastine though. But just write that down. Like, send yourself a note. Actually, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. There you go. I just sent it to you in line app right there. All right. There you go. So just contact her sometime today or Monday. Okay? Or Monday, something like that, with next steps. I just sent you the reminder in line app. Do you think a book on the absolutely Tyrell? Holy smokes. Absolutely. And then you power that book with YouTube videos. Absolutely. And of course, we will help you out. That is truly it. I hope this has been a blessing to you. I want to tell you, this is how we do this in our community. I don't think I really need to tell you that, but I can tell you, all of you, anybody who publishes with Cozy Corner, you should be bestseller. And we're going to make sure that every time you publish, we're going to buy your book as a group. When you're bestseller, pay attention, go log in, because I want you to take a screenshot of that badge they put up, and it's yours forever. That badge will come down 2 days, 1 day, a couple of hours, whatever, depending on how many sales you got. But the mere fact that you're a bestseller would never come down. That's forever. That is forever. You got me? That is forever. I got shucks. It doesn't matter. Let that be a blessing to y'all. We all we got. And if we not looking out for Jaquita, we ain't looking out for nobody. We ain't looking out for Taquita. We ain't looking out for nobody. If one of us is in trouble, all of us is in trouble. Nobody can stop us if our money bounces around 18 times before it leaves. Don't you gonna buy somebody else's book without buying somebody's book from here. Y'all hear me? You're invincible if you're in a community that spends its money together. You don't even need politicians when that happens. Jewish people, Orthodox Jews in New York, don't even know English, and they're millionaires. And they're millionaires.
Yes.
Do you understand how much power you gotta have not to even learn the language of the country? They don't even know the language of money in the country in which they live, and they're millionaires. Go ahead, Shanae.
And no, I was gonna say, being a New Yorker, their entire community, from education, everything that you can think of, from ambulances, police, is in their community. They're not policed by the NYPD. Nothing. If someone dies in that community, the NYPD or FDNY cannot come into the community to retrieve the body. They only shop in that community. They have their own university in New York. I'm telling you, they do not educate their children outside of that
nothing
community.
to do with faith. That has nothing to do with faith.
No, group economics at its finest.
Powernomics
at its finest.
Claude Anderson. Powernomics. Dr. Claude Anderson. I am Claude Anderson if you've ever, anyway. I am.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Yeah. My kids own $1 million of stock in my company. When I die, I got life insurance policies that pay out my kids and make them more millionaires. When I die, my kids gonna be blessed. Y'all understand? I'm not dying and not leaving my kids less than 5 million. You hear what I'm saying? Then they own 1 million shares apiece in my company. If I ever sold my company or went public, and the average tech company public stock is $24, my kids got 1 million shares, and they got that times 240% now. $24 stocks, and they got it. What is that? $240 million my kids just got because I went public. What I'm trying to tell y'all is, if you bounce your money around your community, you're untouchable. Your president don't matter. Last thing y'all should be doing around here is talking about politics. We don't care left or right. So you can go ahead with all that abortion and all that liberal and conservative. That's poor people talk. We talk money over here. Only time we care about politicians is what they doing, so we can go ahead and tag our money on top of what they doing. When Trump was in, I started a charter school. Now that Biden's in, I'm starting something else. Y'all hear me? Betsy DeVos was good for charter schools with her crazy self. You understand? Just is what it is. This ain't personal. Your kids deserve your legacy. And I can't inherit your food stamps. You understand? Nor can I inherit your Social Security. My job, your job, is to publish your doggone book, Adrian. So you hear that, Deanna? She told you to publish that book. You better publish that book. Publish that
Right
book.
when we hang up, I'm gonna do her. No, because I gotta give her my Facebook pages. I gotta put the she wants the where they can find me. I gotta make sure that they can find me. I gotta put that on.
Good. Susan, I got your message. Those next steps are still apply. And then your stuff is different, right? You don't have to worry about what everybody else gonna worry about. Your stuff is different. You just get with Deanna and then boom.
Two more are almost done too.
Yep. And you just get with Deanna, boom, done. Yeah, done. Remember, you were at cost. You know what I'm saying? You were at cost, yeah. You were at cost. All right. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. See y'all at 12 noon. Proud of y'all.
Yes.
Y'all have a good one. Let's go get it. All right.
Thank you.
All right, family. Love y'all.
All right, everybody.
Have a great day.
Monica, you know.
Bundling home and car insurance with Geico is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing it. But who? They may drop little hints like,
beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico.
or
Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico, which was easy.
or it may be even subtler, like,
Speaking of burgers, we bundled our home and car insurance with Geico and saved a bunch of money.
bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
And now it's Geico's Motorcycle Rules of the Road. Before you ride, make sure your mirrors are clean and adjusted properly. And if you're going on a group ride, make sure the lead biker knows where they're going.
Ed, quick question. Where are you taking us?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, am I the leader? Because I was following that dude with the red helmet. Where is he?
And the rule to saving on motorcycle insurance is, in 15 minutes, Geico could save you 15% or more.